from Foundation in Nature and Built Environment. We are from August intake year 2020. Now we are here for our English 1 oral presentation. We have to form up a group of 4 members and produce a 20-minute video for this oral presentation. Now, guess what? What is the title that had assigned to us for our oral presentation? I'm Claudia.
Hello, I'm Yeo Kai Wen.
I'm Trace.
I'm Kayun.
Now we present to you a modern architecture design that will affect the future of the New York City. In 21st century, city dwellers use less energy but more public transport than their rural counterparts. But urban landscapes often lack of localized food production. A Belgian architect rethinks the urban food production for New York City, and he came out with a futuristic, self-sustaining, twin-tower-high rice complex that would bring organic farming straight to the heart of the New York City. This modern architecture is a metabolic form for the urban agriculture. It is also a bionic and energetically self-sufficient architecture. This building sets up along the East River at the south edge of Roosevelt Island in New York. It is between the Manhattan Island and the Queens District. The surface area of this building is 350 meters square and spanning 132 floors and 700 of vertical meters. This building can accommodate 28 different agricultural fields that produce food production of vegetables, fruits, grains, and dairy.
This building is inspired by nature. When you look at this building, what do you think of it? Actually, this building is inspired by a dragonfly. So, which part of the dragonfly is? It is the dragonfly wing. The more accurate is, it is the exoskeleton of the dragonfly. The architect remixed the wings of the dragonfly for both aesthetic merit and to facilitate the renewable energy resources such as solar, wind, and tide turbine power. This form has been appropriately named as Dragonfly for its unique steel and glass that stretch into the sky. Then, modeling after the wings of a dragonfly, this incredible urban farm concept for the New York City intends to ease the problem of food millage, shortage, and reconnect consumer with the producer. Urban farming is a growth trending among savvy city dwellers today, but in tech world like Manhattan, growth must grow in vertically.
This conceptual design focuses on creating a completely self-sustaining organism, not only utilizes solar, wind, and water energy, but also addresses the pending food shortage problem. The modern structure also accumulates rainwater to irrigate the forest. The mixed programs in Dragonfly are centered around 2 main towers. These symmetrically arranged towers allow growth to expand vertically rather than horizontally to account for the crowded Manhattan condition. A sprawling greenhouse links the 2 towers, which defines the shape of design and the support for the growth of the building. The complex is designed in a way that housing unit and work offices are interspersed between meadows and farms. Plant and animal farming is arranged throughout the Dragonfly's steel and glass set of wings as to maintain the proper soil nutrient level and reuse of bio-waste. The spaces between the towers are designed to take advantage of solar energy by accumulating rainwater in the infrastructure during winter. Cooling in the summer will be facilitated through evapotranspiration and natural ventilation from the plant. Exterior vertical garden filter rainwater is then mixed with domestic liquid waste. Together, they are being treated organically before being recirculated for farm use, reserving and distributing for nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus. At the bottom of the complex, there will be a floating market on the East River for the growers to sell their products.
The material used to build the Dragonfly is just some common material that used to build a building, that is metal and glass. The use of the material is directly inspired by the structural exoskeleton of Dragonfly wing. The structure of the building is built with metal, while the surface of the building is covered with glass. From the outside of the building, you can see what's happening inside the building. Besides, you can see plant and animal farming that is arranged throughout the Dragonfly's steel and glass set of wings.
Each building will be self-sufficient and act as a mini power station. The energy is harbored from the sun and the wind to heat and cool the building. There are two inhabited wing structures around the wings of the Dragonfly. The exterior of these are the solar panels, which will provide up to half of the building with electricity, with the rest being supplied are the three wings machines along the vertical axis of the building. During the winter period, the spaces between the wings are well designed so as to take the maximum advantage of the solar energy through the accumulation of the warm air in the outer space of the structure. Besides that, the design of the spine would be efficiently separated and recirculate the waste product of human beings, plants, and animals. Besides, during the summer period, the cooling will be through natural ventilation and evaporation from the plant. Due to the appropriately sun and wind condition within the wings of the Dragonfly, the proper soil nutrient level can be achieved and to maximize the growth of the plant. The plant and animal farming is arranged along the exterior structure as to maintain the proper soil nutrient level and reuse of the bio-waste. Besides that, plants grow on the exterior shell to filter the rainwater, which is captured and mixed with the liquid waste from the tower and treated as organically and use it as a fertilizer. Both of them are an organic processing for being redirected for use on farm, storage and distribution of nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. This urban farm will be cultivated by the inhabitants, thus competing for their self-sufficient existence.
After listening to this, do you feel amazed by the architecture? Are you wondering who is the fantastic architect that designed this building is? Let me present to you Vincent Cabals. The architect who built the Dragonfly is Vincent Cabals, a Belgian architect who is known for his eco-friendly project. And he is born in year 1977 in Belgium. West Europe. He graduated from the Institute Victor Holder in Brussels, Belgium in the year 2000 at the age of 23. He received the Great Architect Reedy Series Prize, the best diploma project for his graduation, which is the Meta Museum of Art and Civilization. After Vincent graduated, he received a bursary from the European Community Leonardo da Vinci, which allowed him to live in Paris to complete his internship. Since 1995, a great amount of exhibition is also being hosted by Vincent Campbell.
At the age of 28, the edition company of Seoul dedicated Vincent Cabot his first architecture monograph detailing all his completed and awarded projects and proposals. During 2001, he won the Grand Architecture Prize, with which he was awarded the Best Hope of Belgium Architecture with his incredible ecological project, Elasticity. This was a great start for this incredible architect. Of course, his awards and recognitions are numerous, and I will not add them here because it will distract your attention. Vincent Cabot has completed a great variety of sustainable projects since 1999. Some of the sustainable projects that designed by him are Visalia, Lily Pad, Liquid Skin, and the Perfume Jungle.
Vincent Cabot established an architecture firm known as Vincent Cabot Architecture, which specifically specializes in sustainable design and development. Currently, Vincent Cabot resides in France, Paris, where he continuously proposes various sustainable and ecological architecture projects. Vincent, being extremely determined and driven, regularly attends conferences all around the world, from Hong Kong to Paris, insufflating and rising ecological situation and projects within our society. Vincent is known for his eco-vision. The way that he combines nature and raw concrete and steel is incredible. The results are at least magnificent. You will ask yourself, what drives the mind of this future genius to create such amazing examples of sustainable building? The answer is, people like Vincent Cabot are here to remember that our future as a society is conditioned only by the power of our vision. If you want to know more, go and visit his official website.
The Dragonfly is probably too expensive for construction in the near future, but it's an imaginative look on how cities can become more self-sufficient without sacrificing too much real estate. The Dragonfly is described by Vincent Cabot as a true living organism. Nothing is lost. Everything is recyclable. The goal of the Dragonfly is to bring agriculture and nature back into the urban core so that by 2050 we have green, sustainable cities where humans live in balance with the environment. Vincent Cabot hopes to cut down the amount of wood needed to be trucked from all around the world to feed the growing population of big urban centers like New York City, which puts a strain on natural resources and the environment. According to the evolution of the urban agriculture enhanced by the FAO, Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, that has been realizing since 2007 that the organic agriculture on a large scale will be able to nourish the planet. The Dragonfly project challenges the city of New York to rethink its food production. In response, this project of inhabited vertical farm replies to the contemporary dilemma of producing not only ecologically but also intensively on non-expensive earth. This by merging also directly production place and consumption place of the heart of the city.
Building another skyscraper in New York City may not seem like the most environmental friendly things to do. That is of course unless the skyscraper is capable of providing a sprawling urban populace with food, the reuse of natural resources, and the biodegradable waste. Thank you for lending your ears and pay attention to us. Before we end, we want to thank our beloved English tutor, Miss Lojana, and our 4 members. Thank you. Goodbye.